Before we start, we'd like everyone maybe to rise and, so we can do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Thank you. This is a really nice day for the town of Litchfield. It's the start of a new chapter for us. It's been a long process. It's been, quite frankly, hard on the town, hard on the police department. But I'd just like to say to them, thank you for everything that you guys have done. You've held your heads up. You've come through this with flying colors. And we're so proud of you, I can't even begin to tell you how much. Okay? Thank you all for coming, and on behalf of the Board of Selectmen and the town of Litchfield, we welcome you to a special day. Today we will officially swear in the town of Litchfield's next police chief, an honor served by many distinguished law enforcement officers before him. Last fall we started an extensive search with the use of a professional agency. They searched across the country. We got resumes from everywhere, and I mean everywhere. And out of the many began interviews with 12 candidates, 5 of which candidates then went through a 3-board interview process. There was the Board of Selectmen, there was a Board of Town Residents, and there was a Board of respected law enforcement officials. Okay, it was a tough and grueling process. We narrowed it down to a few candidates, and it's funny because no matter wherever we were leaning in which direction, we always came back to say, well, what about the guy from Florida? Which was Chief Jones. It was always coming back to the guy from Florida, so it just seemed like at the end of it all, it was the natural fit. Chief Daniel Jones was born on Long Island, New York, and we won't hold that against him, and is the proud father of Michael, Marissa, Jonathan, and Matthew. We welcome his family, including his mother, siblings, and children here today. Chief Dan Jones has held a variety of positions within multiple law enforcement agencies, starting with the city of Fort Pierce, Florida, where he was a police officer, field training officer, SWAT team member, narcotics investigator, and U.S. Customs Task Force officer. Chief Jones has served as a patrol deputy, major crimes investigator, field training officer, narcotics investigator, patrol sergeant, and sergeant of a multi-agency narcotics task force, and as a U.S. Customs Task Force officer for the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration. Chief Jones moved to Maine, where he served with Kennebuck Police Department as a detective, quickly being promoted to lieutenant and ultimately deputy chief. Through his time there, he was the patrol commander, professional standards commander, and criminal investigations division commander, director of internal affairs, and public information officer. Chief Jones took over as chief of Gorham, Maine Police Department in 2015. While there, he oversaw the construction of a new police building, started a Citizens Police Academy, facilitated a new summer camp for children, and created a volunteer program. Throughout his career, Chief Jones has been recognized by his own agencies, outside agencies, such as the United States Attorney's Office and Drug Enforcement Administration for his performance. Chief Jones earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Husson University and attended the 250th session of the FBI National Academy. He has taught defensive driving, firearms, patrol procedures, defensive tactics, ethics, and stress management for police academies and his own agencies. With that, I'd like to bring up Captain Tessier for a few words.
So first, I want to say thank everyone for coming out here. Today is a momentous occasion for the town of Litchfield and our police department. As we gather here to witness the swearing in of our new leader, we're filled with a sense of pride, anticipation, and gratitude. Chief Jones, you've been chosen to lead this department because of your exceptional qualifications and experience. You took on this role understanding the challenges facing our police department and the town of Litchfield. We know that you'll work tirelessly to ensure the safety and well-being of us all. We believe that under your guidance, our police department will continue to thrive and make a positive impact on the lives of the officers as well as the residents. As you take on this new role, we pledge our full support and cooperation. We stand ready to work alongside you to make our town a safer and more just place for everyone. We are confident that you will uphold the higher standards of professionalism and excellence. I can't help but be moved by the depth of relationships that we cultivate in this line of work. It goes beyond mere acquaintances or professional alliances. In this line of work, we not only make friends, but we also invite into our families. The long hours spent together brainstorming ideas, solving problems, and celebrating successes. The shared struggles and triumphs, the moments of laughter and tears, through it all, we form bonds that transcend the constraints of the traditional workplace. We have become more than coworkers, we've become a close-knit family. In this family, we need to support and lift each other up. We need to offer words of encouragement, lend a helping hand, provide a listening ear when needed. We need to celebrate each other's achievements and milestones, and we also need to stand by each other during times of difficulty and challenge. We revel in each other's victories and we share in each other's losses. Like a true family, we're there for each other through thick and thin. As we navigate the ups and downs of our profession together, let us not forget the power of the relationships that we have forged. Let us cherish the friendships that we have made and the bonds that we have formed. Let us continue to nurture and strengthen these connections, for they are the foundation of our success, both professionally and personally. So, my fellow colleagues, let us embrace the unique camaraderie and kinship that sets us apart in this line of work. Let us cherish the friends who have become like family, and let us continue to build a supportive and nurturing environment for us all. Congratulations, Chief. The agency is honored to have you as our leader. We look forward to working with you to create a brighter future for the department. Thank you for becoming a part of this incredible journey and for being part of my extended family. Together we can achieve greatness and create a legacy that will endure for years to come.
I'd like to invite our town clerk, Terry Brilliant, to come up for the swearing-in ceremony. Chief, is there anyone from the family you would like to have up here with you?
Yeah, my mother is coming up for this.
Yeah.
My son John.
Come on up. Come right up. No, I don't. Middle.
And my son Matt.
All right. Raise your right hand. Dan, do you solemnly swear that you will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform the duties incumbent upon you as the chief according to the best of your abilities, agreeable to the rules and regulations of the state of New Hampshire and the Constitution and the law and the ordinances of Litchfield, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations.
Thank
Thank you.
Good job. So my son John's a paramedic. He's here to help my mother, so when she stabs me, he can.
Remember all the times he disobeyed you?
Yeah.
Way back.
Very good.
Perfect. You step up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please listen. To offer you any support that the board can do for you, please reach out.
Thank
Here
you.
for you. It's a great town. Welcome.
I don't have a speech prepared, but as I was driving in this morning, I always look at the silver lining in anything. And looking at the weather, I was thinking, okay, this isn't ideal, and I was worried for everybody's safety, but I thought, you know what? This is going to weed out the people who don't necessarily really want to be here. And for me, it was a metaphor of what's happened to the department over the last several years. The department was in the middle of a storm, and we weeded out people who didn't necessarily want to be here or weren't committed to this place. I have nothing bad to say about any of them. I don't know any of them, but I know what's left are all people who are committed to be here. And to have an agency of this size, the people that are standing in the back over here, I don't think I've ever been in a group of people with this many people where there's not one that I would trade away. Every one of them, I feel like Captain was saying, is now, you know, a member of my family. And it's rare to have, like I said, a group this big where there's just nobody in the group that I would give away. So was my silver lining for today. I'm filled with people, or this room is filled with people who were dedicated to being here, so I appreciate that you're all here. And again, I want to thank the Board of Selectmen for choosing me and for giving me this opportunity. I would say anybody who knows me, they know, like a lot of people, music really fills my mind quite a bit and is how I process everything. And my favorite lyric of all time is, and I thank the Lord for the people I have found. I thank the Lord for the people I have found. And now, thank you. I can add all of you to the people that I thank the Lord that I have found. It's a whole, not only just a department, but a town government and a whole town of people. So I'm just so blessed. Thank you. Yeah, sure.
Everybody, please enjoy some refreshments. Plenty of stuff.